This is our 5th week of going through the story of Moses and the Exodus. And today we're reading largely from Exodus chapter 20 and chapter 32 with some explanations in between. On the 3rd new moon after they leave Egypt, the Israelites reach the wilderness of Sinai and camp in front of the mountain. God speaks through Moses and tells the people to prepare themselves, consecrate themselves for 3 days. And then God descends upon the mountain, causing thunder and lightning and thick smoke. The people hear a blasting of a trumpet and feel the ground move and are afraid. Moses and Aaron go up the mountain to hear God's message, while the people are forbidden to even touch it. From chapter 20, verses 1 through 17. Then God spoke all these words. I am Yahweh your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself an idol, whether in the form of anything that is in heaven above, or that is on the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them or worship them, for I, Yahweh your God, am a jealous God, punishing children for the iniquity of parents to the 3rd and the 4th generation of those who reject me, but showing steadfast love to the 1000th generation of those who love me and keep my commandments. You shall not make wrongful use of the name of Yahweh your God, for Yahweh will not acquit anyone who misuses this name. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the 7th is a Sabbath to Yahweh your God. You shall not do any work, you, your son or your daughter, your male or female slave, your livestock, or the alien resident in your towns. For in 6 days Yahweh made heaven and earth, the sea and all that is in them, but rested the 7th day. Therefore Yahweh blessed the Sabbath day and consecrated it. Honor your father and your mother, so that your days may be long in the land that Yahweh your God is giving you. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not covet your neighbor's house. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife, or male or female slave, or ox or donkey, or anything that belongs to your neighbor. When Moses and Aaron came down from the mountain, the people begged Moses to stop God from interacting with them directly. You speak to us, and we will listen, but do not let God speak to us, or we will die, they say. So Moses goes back up the mountain, and God speaks to him for a very long time, giving him many instructions. And then we come to chapter 32. When the people saw that Moses delayed to come down from the mountain, the people gathered around Aaron his brother and said to him, Come, make gods for us, who shall go on before us. As for this Moses, the man who brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we do not know what has become of him. Aaron said to them, Take off the gold rings that are on the ears of your wives, your sons, and your daughters, and bring them to me. So all the people took off the gold rings from their ears and brought them to Aaron. He took the gold from them, formed it in a mold, and cast an image of a calf. And they said, These are your gods, O Israel, who brought you up out of the land of Egypt. When Aaron saw this, he built an altar before it. And Aaron made a proclamation and said, Tomorrow shall be a festival to Yahweh. They rose early the next day and offered burnt offerings and brought sacrifices of well-being, and the people sat down to eat and drink and rose up to revel. God still speaks to us through the words of the scriptures. Thanks be to God.